In the red corner, Afonja Warrior. In the blue corner, Suleiman Jafaru. In the blue corner, he weighed in at 74 kilograms. He's had 19 fights, won 12, lost 6, drawn 1, 7 by knockout. Afonja Warrior Rashid. The red corner, he weighed in at 75 kilograms. He has had 12 fights, won 12, 10 by knockout. Suleiman Jafaru. Our judges are Latif Muiz, Constance Chinagorum, and Sheyi George. Our referee is Shegu Adesoya.
I'm Shegu Adesoya, the center referee for this bout. Obey my commands at all times. Any foul committed will be penalized. The chief seconds has the right to throw in the towel if any of you is in trouble. We taught gloves at the beginning of the first round and the beginning of the last round. Have a good fight.
Have a good bout. The referee tells the two boxers, Afonja Warrior, are making a return to go to the boxing after a while. That is, he has not fought for a couple of years, but he's back now. Made 2 unsuccessful bids to get the Commonwealth middleweight title. He failed on both occasions. Here is 12 fights for Jafaru, 12 wins, 10 knockouts inclusive, 19 fights for Afonja Warrior, 12 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw, and 7 coming by way of knockouts. And so Jafaru is man to look out for, but Afonja Warrior is more illustrious of the two fighters. He has fought twice for the Commonwealth titles and lost twice.
Yeah, absolutely. But if you look at the resume of Suleiman, you want to say he looks like a very, very prolific boxer, having fought 12 times, won all the 12. And then, of course, his knockout ratio is quite higher than Afonja Warrior. But let's see what this would portend for these two boxers. Afonja Warrior, the more illustrious, like RCG said earlier, and of course the older as well. So let's see whether the youthfulness of Amotanko will come handy for him in this bout.
Well, Afonja Warrior last fought and lost to Gode Apa. You know, it was for the national but the challenge. It was on the 17th of October 2021. That's when he last fought. But it's returning here on GoTV Boxing Night, the 26th edition. There's no stranger to GoTV Boxing Night.
Another two boxers who love to fight on the inside. I just hope that these guys are not going to cut themselves when they get this close.
When you hear of Afonja Warrior, you just know it's one from Ilorin,
Another
Kwara State.
Another one from Kwara State right there.
Exactly. Stop boxing, referee backs out to the two fighters.
And it does look like what we envisage is exactly what referee Adesanya is talking about. He's one who loves clean boxing, and he feels that these guys could have serious issues, you know, with clashing of heads and stuff like that. And that's what referee Adesanya would not want. Jafaru, both of them meet up in the center ring again. And then immediately they come back to the head-to-head.
Just similar fight to what we saw earlier on.
Yeah.
Both boxers are just fighting it on the inside. Afonja Warrior with a left hook. Okay.
Both boxers love to fight on the inside. Oh, good combinations there coming from Afonja Warrior, but Jafaru is not giving him any space at all.
Both boxers really slugging it out.
Another left hook again, another one again from Afonja Warrior. Connects two big ones there. Amotank not having any of it at all. Just dishing as much as he's collecting as well.
Afonja Warrior is 31 years of age and is fighting a 27-year-old Tanko. One more Tank Jafaru. This is very different style of boxing from the Afonja Warrior, from what we used to know of him. Boxer that fights from a distance, but now he's changed the tactics.
And you can see a playback from the first round, very explosive, I must say. Good job coming from Afonja, and it does look like we're going to see a totally different approach to the fight. A nice left hook, double left hook coming from Tanko Jafaru, but not really connecting.
Oh, that's a good one from Tanko Jafaru.
Both boxers getting each other, the left and the right. Nice uppercut coming from the Afonja Warrior there.
Oh, that's a missed uppercut from the Afonja Warrior himself. Oh, good jabs from him. 1-2. The battle is going on in the ring.
Nice left jabs. Afonja Warrior. But both boxers a bit too cautious in this second round of the bout. But it's a different approach to it. No head-to-head situation right here.
Afonja Warrior gets a 1-2 in, gets another one in. And that took off a lot of sweat off the head of Jafaru. Both boxers are really sweating it out.
Good uppercut. Nice left jab coming from Tanko. We're back to that head-to-head situation right now.
Afonja Warrior with a 1-2 there, and a counter punching from Tanko Jafaru. Another round comes to an end. But this fight is over. Afonja Warrior seems to have pulled his shoulder. So it is victory for the young man.
This is the kind of situation you say, Ralph. Unlucky situation, a very fortunate situation for Jafaru, because I would probably say that Afonja Warrior was in the lead in that bout so far in the second round. But unfortunately, you can see him there, he's in so much pain. His shoulder seems to have pulled off the socket. And you can see the medics right there.
We have Dr. Ilukwe right there, taking a good look at Afonja Warrior, whose return to go to the boxing night have been cut short here. So victory for Suleiman Jafaru.
I'm sure Afonja Warrior, who is the more popular of the two boxers, his fans will not be very happy about this, but it's one of those things that happen in boxing. This is occupational hazard, as we pray.
Well, Jafaru wouldn't mind at all. It's none of his business. He takes in another victory and remains undefeated. 13 fights now, 13 wins and 11 knockouts as it will. And so that's a young man, 27 years of age, with his 13th victory in as many fights in the world of professional boxing with 11 coming by way of knockout. That's inclusive and exclusive to him. Sad return for the Afonja Warrior.
Absolutely sad. The last time he fought, 2021, over a year out.
Was it lost to Godiapa? Incidentally, Godiapa is a national champion at this time.
He will definitely be disappointed about this. And he's going straight to the dressing room. He's going to get more medical attention in this one.
Well, let's get to the ring now to get the official decision.
In the second round of the scheduled 8 rounds, winner by technical knockout, Suleiman Jafaru.